Okay. Okay, guys, sorry. I just want to make sure we are recording. I'm going to sit you guys back down here. I have this on top of the truck, so I hope you can see me. I have a little one joining us. We're having Agatha. That's what I'm calling her. And I hope I can remember her name next time. But, yeah, I thought I'd come out here and do our Tea Time Tuesday out here instead. So here we are. Of course, as you know, I am drinking my True Blueberry. So let's pour that in. And again, you don't have to be all fancy when you do your Tea Time Tuesdays, just you. There's nobody else unless you plan on inviting somebody to join you, and then you could always make, like, I don't know, maybe some you know, little sandwiches or something like that. I know the glare is probably hitting the so I'm not really sure how good you can see me, but we're gonna just try it out. We'll see what happens. I know the blouse doesn't go that great with the pearls, but I figure because, you know, it's the newest thing I got, I figure I wear it until I find something. I just don't want to wear nothing with lace, because anything with lace around my neck, especially if it's long sleeve, especially right now because it's hot, it would itch the craziness out of me. So I don't want to wear I don't want to wear lace. So we are not going to do that. Okay, so I did read The Gamblers, Gambling for the Duke's Daughter, last night. Where we're at right now is, I think we left off where, is, finally, he did find out that Patrick was Dylan's father. Dylan did find out that Patrick was his father. And now they're trying to decide, you know, whether or not, you know, they should tell Natalia, because Natalia, as we know, is a very, you know, she's like a princess or an elite, you know, from the colonel. I think he's the colonel. Anyway, so she's almost like a princess herself. So right now he's like, okay, should I let her know about what's going on and so forth? So we really don't know where we're at this point. But she did already find out. She found out who Dylan was. She already found out that the little boy in the painting was with this guy who looked like Dylan, but it wasn't Dylan, it was Patrick. So she finally put, you know, two and two together, and she realized that the person she was looking at was the little boy was Dylan when he was small. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is True Blueberry, and this is what I'm drinking right now. I just put a few cookies out here. These are my favorites, chocolate chip, and you can see the rest. They're just something I just wanted to put out here. So right now we're trying to figure out if and when are they going to end up telling each other that they're both, you know, that she knows that, or he feels like she doesn't know. Should he tell her, and what's going to happen when she finds out? Is she no longer want to be with him? Is she going to go back home, or, you know, go back with her dad, with the governor? I don't know. I forgot what his name, the colonel, governor, I don't know. So we're at that point, and Patrick is trying to convince Dylan, like, no, it took you a long time for you to get to this point. Don't lose her. In other words, you're ahead of the game in your life. Don't mess this up. And so Patrick is trying to convince Dylan. And Dylan, he finally came back to Natalia. Natalia now, even though she does know, hasn't whispered a word that she knows. So right now, he already went back. He went to the house. And now she noticed that now there's a different demeanor about him. He's acting strange. He doesn't seem to be the same person he was, you know, a day ago. What's going on? And she's trying to convince him, you know, let me know so I can help you. and he's just going on about, oh, you know, things are not what they seem. You shouldn't be here, and maybe you should just, you know, you don't deserve to be here. You should just maybe just go back home with, you know, and live your life in peace the way you want it. And she's like, what? What's going on here? Why are you talking about, you know, all of this? Why all of a sudden the change? And now she feels like, oh, he doesn't want nothing to do with her. Something happened. So she goes, and then she's like, well, I don't deserve this. I've been, you know, doing everything that you ask and this. And he's like, I just don't want you to be, you know, a victim and, you know, not getting everything out of life that you wanted. And so that's where they're at right now. So now she's getting angry. Now she's getting upset because she feels like she went through this whole masquerade, basically, because of something that he did, that he started, and now he's like reneging on it and doesn't want to go through with all of this. And she's like, what did I do, you know? So now she's getting upset, and she's like, okay, so that's where we're at. Will we ever find out who really killed Dylan's mom? I mean, I think it was an accident, and I'm thinking that it might have been Dylan that accidentally pushed her over the cliff. Because nobody knows yet. We don't know how Dylan's mom died yet. So, and again, she hasn't said anything. She's not whispering anything, like saying, well, I know who you are. You know, I know you're not the aristocrat, you know, person that you claim to be. You were lucky. You were like almost like an orphan. You were a nobody. I mean, not that she said that. It's like, you know, she could, but not that she said that. But she already knows that he wasn't, you know, he was just a soldier, you know, in an army, and that was it. He doesn't know that she knows the background now. And she's okay with it. She doesn't care, you know. She's in love with him. She wants to be with him. She wants to have a life with him. But he doesn't know that she knows. So it's like, oh my God. Can you just stop and just hurry up and get to it? It's just almost like this movie I'm watching. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called The Handmaid's Tale. And it's like, oh my God, they just drag. And I don't even know how many episodes are in this movie, but I'm already on episode 10. I'm like, oh my God, how many more episodes? I'm like just dying to get done with this movie. But so far, it's a good movie. It just seems to be dragging, just like the book. But that's where we're at. So we'll find out next time where we are with Natalia and Dylan. I was going to say, I forgot to bring glasses. I got it. So let's just take a quick little look-see on Emily Post has to say. Again, I'm just going to open up the book. Okay, asking for help. Let's see. And this is on a job. If you're among co-workers, this is on the job. What to call whom? Asking for help. Requests from the boss. Among co-workers. Appointments in your office. Early arrivals. Greetings. Early arrivals. Let's just check out from Emily Post on the job. It's chapter 10, what she has to say about asking for help. Okay, whether you have a large staff or have no one reporting to you, there are times and situations where you must seek the assistance of others. The others may be the people who report to you, or they may be co-workers. Whatever your position, there is never any need to bark orders or make a request sound like a demand. You'll receive more willing help if you pepper your request with pleases and thank yous. And that is really true. That is really true. I could read a little bit more. Let me see. the request from the boss. Part of the daily, I don't know why I'm steaming, my glasses are steaming. A part of the daily routine of most executives is to spend a period of time with his or her secretary, going over mail, dictating letters. I don't think they do that anymore. I mean, they used to. Remember shorthand? Remember in high school how everybody used to take shorthand? I don't think they do that anymore. Discussing appointments to be made, etc. It is easy to forget the niceties of human relations that make these meetings more pleasant when they occur daily. But shouting, "Susan, come here," or running through the litany of things to do, I think a list of things to do without a smile is inexcusable. Susan, when you're finished with that letter, could you please come in for some dictation? Shows recognition that Susan is busy, and it turns an order into a request. At a meeting, project manager saying, "Jim, the cross project needs some attention. Do you think you could fit into your schedule within the next 2 days?" Shows acknowledgement that Jim has a schedule, and again makes a request of your order. By making these requests, you rather than I statements or questions, you are implying that Susan or Jim have a participatory place in the process. If you said, "I want you to come here, I want you to work on the cross project," the tone of your request would be very different. So don't use "I," in other words. And a lot of pleases and what they say, pleases and thank yous if you need to make a request of any kind when you're at the workplace. Okay, so thank you, Emily Post, for that. I don't know what I just grabbed there. And again, I did not find any books with any poems, so I'm just going to pick one. Let's see right here. I don't want it to be too long, but I don't want it to be too short. And it gave me Amazon. Don't want that. Let's see. Let's see this one. Okay, so let's try this one. See the wisdom. I don't know if I can. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can. Okay. Okay, what matters? I hope I didn't read this already. What matters? When life ends unexpectedly, the pain is great to bear. No chance to say a last goodbye, unable to prepare. The bravest thing that we can do is try to understand that even though it's very hard, it always was God's plan. We cannot change what comes to pass. We can only move on. Our loved one would have wanted that. Be strong and face the dawn. She'll or he'll always live within our hearts, forever by our side. Take comfort in her or his memory. We're always he'll or she'll abide. And as we move on with our lives, now knowing that we know tomorrow isn't promised us, so love we've got to show. It's all that really matters. It's the only thing at stake. When we end our earthly journey, the love we share, we take. That's nice, I think. When it comes to people passing away and things like that, I'm like, don't really like to talk about that. But, hey, someday I won't be here. And I would like to know that maybe someday my grandchildren or, will see these videos and understand that even though I'm no longer here, I would treasure and take their memories with me. And I will look down on them from the heavens, and I will continue to pray for them here. So when I am up there, my prayers will still be answered because they will still be on this earth with them That's how I see it. So if you're into prayer, always pray for your loved ones. Don't wait till they're dead to do it, guys. You just don't pray for the dead, okay? That's what God said. You don't pray for the dead. You're done. If you're going to pray, do it while they're alive. If you're going to visit them and see them, do it while they're alive. Okay, guys? Don't forget to call your parents. I'm the last one to talk. I need to call my dad very soon. Okay, guys, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today on Tea Time Tuesday. And if you like this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and if you would like to subscribe, you are so welcome to subscribe. Yes, and we will catch you next time on Tea Time Tuesday. Have a good day, guys. Okay, puppy, we are done. You ready to go in? Huh? Are you ready to go inside? Yeah? He knows when I'm filming.